So I could hire a worker and leave him going up and down, because I think he should be able to do it. Right. So, back in the game, look at this. There's an Asaria Precision Farming DLC. Is that for soil? With the soil sampling unit, you can take soil samples to have more detailed information about field and future working steps. That's like £5,700. That's cheaper than if I rent it, I think. Let me just check here. I might grab that. It's 17 grand. Oh my God. I'm grabbing that. I haven't really got enough money, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Buy. That's cool. Right, I'm excited. So, sorry, I got distracted there. I have reloaded the server, and I now don't know what the hell I'm doing. Right, I'm not renting anything. I've got £17,500 in Le Banque. 11 o'clock at night. I now own one of these things. That's kind of cool. That's kind of actually awesome. Right, so now I'm really nervous about how the hell am I going to get the sugar cane planted when I can't even the tractor that it recommends isn't strong enough to do it. I think this is a Google moment. Because I can't afford to cock that up. And the recommendation is clearly wrong. Because that was not pulling it. I mean, the AI couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was well broken. Sorry, accidentally went live earlier. Right. So Farm Sim 22 sugarcane planting recommended tractor. It says the Massey Ferguson 3670 is a recommended tractor for planting. Right, let's just check this out. Am I doing something wrong? That's the 7710. So they are recommending, what is that? That's a maximum of 220 horsepower. 6.4 tons, right? 220 at 6.4. So they're recommending $36.70. That is a 3670. 170 horsepower. That's less. I think that's the tractor I've got. 10 Winkle Pack 750. What the hell is one of them? Is that the tractor I own? 3670. This would be weird if it is the tractor I own. No, I've got a Trent. 150 horsepower. Okay. So that can't be the right tractor because it's got less horsepower than we need. Really confused. Am I doing something wrong? Is there like a button you press that stops it from swerving about all over the place? It's going to be stressful, isn't it? It's going to be stressful. That harvests the crop. I mean, if I can, I'd like to get the double. How much is that? 4,300, right. And it requires 200 horsepower. But which 200 horsepower? And what the hell is a 10 Winkle? It's a 10 Winkle. So a 10 Winkle Pack 750, 750 kilograms. So there must be a need to have weight on the front of the tractor. I am so confused. So this guy here has put a list up. Top 10 tractors. Oh, well, that just says for farming. I need specifically sugarcane. Everybody's saying front weights. So, see, this is the thing. The last tractor I had 220 horsepower. Way more. What am I going to do? Known issue, sugarcane planting problem. Okay. It affects the single row billet planter. Oh, it just doesn't show that it's okay. Damn it. How much money have I got left? 17,000. If I get a big tractor, that could eat all of that up. What am I doing? Right, I tell you what. We're going to try some stuff. I'm going to pick up my new super duper spangly wangly soil information scanner because I'm very excited about that, even though I haven't really got enough cash for it. I could probably sell some stuff and generate 5 grand. That's probably doable. So that's just like a Christmas present to me, I guess. But how am I going to shift this stuff? I think we're going to have to hire a tractor. I can't see how I'm going to get around it any other way. But we'll have a go first. But first things first. Pick up my new kit. I am well chuffed with that. For 5 grand, I think I've done well there. I think. I've never seen that on sale before. That was a bit of a Brucey bonus. I think it's a wise decision to pick it up. But I'm nervous now. How am I going to get the sugar cane down? I mean, how am I going to get it? How is it going to happen? How can I make it happen? I don't understand. I could rent it to the guys for £1,000 a time, couldn't I? If I lent it to all of them once, that would cover the cost of it. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Right. I feel like I'm going to have to save the game. Because I feel like the game is going to screw me over again. I still need to buy sugarcane yet. Let's go get some fuel. First things first. Genuinely nervous about this. Right, I am going to jump in as admin. And I am going to save the game. Right, so I've saved the game. What time is it? 7:30, 5:30 rather. So if it all goes tits up, I can always come back to this time and start again. So this time I'll ignore what they recommend I buy. Weird. 200,000. You got like an absolute beast of a kit there. Anyway, don't get distracted. Sugarcane technology. So I would really like to hire this one. And that's a 200 horsepower tractor. So let's lease that. That takes 9,000 litres. So let's also grab the sugarcane. How annoying that this doesn't show all of the kit. That's really bad as well. Right, 1, or rather 2, 4, 6, 8. $10,000 litres. 10,000 litres. Okay. So that's only 1,100 weight. Uh-oh, dinner time. Okay. Who's coming on? This is the worst time for me to have just rented that, isn't it? Because now I've got to go and have dinner, and that's going to waste a lot of time. Oh, Rum's joined. Let's say hi to Rum. Right. So. Is this going to work? Oh, it was there then. Oh, this thing's even bigger than the last one. Maybe it's more stable though, I don't know. Maybe having the 2 will keep it straighter. Right, let's refill it. Yes, I know it's dinner time. I know. Right, so can I even move it? It is moving. And arguably that feels a little bit more controllable than the smaller one. Well, that's 3 loads. That's 6,000 litres. That's going to be really heavy now. Like, crazy heavy. And yet, the tractor is still feeling like it's drivable. Right, so that should be almost full. Hello, Rum. How you doing?
Good evening, Mr. Sim. We're doing all right.
Good.
Got some apples to tend.
Yes, I'm trying to diversify and get a bit of sugarcane down, but I'm having some serious problems.
Now I'm gonna come visit you then.
Tried to follow the recommended combination of equipment.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I tried sugarcane once, and I decided that planting it was an absolute nightmare.
I couldn't drive in a straight line. Is that the same problem you had?
No, I just had that it only did one row at a time, so it was taking for the ages, and I just didn't have time for it.
Well,
I lost my patience. It was going too slow.
I started with the single row. I've just grabbed the double row to see if that works any better. Because the single one was just veering off all over the place. I couldn't keep it in a straight line for a second. And I've tried numerous tractors. Not necessarily expecting this to work with my little tractor, but I'm going to give it a go.
You using that Vent 500, are you?
Yeah, it's only 150 horsepower.
150, it's the same one I have.
Really, I need 200. But strangely enough, it feels a bit more controllable than the single one, the single trailer. So, fingers crossed anyway. Right, unfold. Lower.
That planting, is it?
Planting, yeah, it's supposed to be. That is incredible. That is so much easier than the single one.
Yeah, it says crop type sugarcane growing behind you.
Fantastic. You wouldn't believe the bloody hoo-ha I've just had.
One of the things I did very much appreciate about the sugarcane was, like the grass, you only need to plant it once and it will regrow.
Yes, that's the reason why I'm doing this. That's so ridiculous. I think there must be a problem with the single planter thing.
I suppose you just rented the planter if you're only going to need it once.
Yes, I have, yeah. That's a valid point. That is a valid point.
Right. Back to my own land. I've got work to do. Oh, as I lose the back end of this thing trying to not run on your field.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that.
I don't think I can damage other people's crops, but I'm not going to try and find out the hard way.
Thank goodness for that. Oh, that was... I had to restart the server. It was that bad. I only had a certain amount of money, and I spent it all renting this tractor, which would not pull it for love nor money.
Oh no.
So I felt like the game had robbed me.
And, rolled it back so you hadn't spent the money, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I spent like 20 minutes or something just looking at it and trying to work out, maybe I need weighted wheels, maybe I need a heavier tractor, maybe I need... And all these things I'm trying to figure out, and here I am pulling an even bigger trailer with my tractor, which has less horsepower than recommended, and it's working fine. So I can only assume it's buggy. I was going to get the Bank of Sim to pay me back.
This game is old enough now that they brought out the next installment. You think they'd have worked things like that out?
They obviously don't put too high a price on it.
I guess it's just like games don't come with instructions anymore. They expect people like you to come figure it out and then make a video about it.
Well, It's not even that, really. There are instructions. If you click on the sugarcane only related icon, it doesn't show you all of the available options, and B, the combination it shows you that you should use doesn't work. It was really infuriating because I've put I've kind of put the entire farm into this.
I have on my single player game save, I've got a no man's land with a fairly similarly laid out farm, which I've gone into the game files and given myself all of the millions so that I can test things before I do them on this game.
It's not a terrible idea.
Sometimes it's necessary because there are some times.
Well, as I've just proven.
Go to the shop and you want to purchase a tractor. It's like, where's the salesman so I can ask him about it. You know?
Exactly.
He's happy to take my money, but he isn't answering my questions. The service is rubbish.
Are you going to be on the server for long?
Probably about 45 minutes, an hour.
Do you think you could do me a favour?
Yes. What's this?
So I'm supposed to be going for dinner right now. So if because I haven't had to hire a tractor this time,
right,
I've got a bit more cash. So I could hire a worker and leave him going up and down, because I think he should be able to do it. If you could just keep an eye on him and make sure he's not doing donuts or anything stupid.
And send frantic messages on Discord if I decide your AI goes AWOL.
Yeah, or come and stop him. Just jump in the tractor and tell him to go away, and then I'll take over.
You're a contractor on my farm, but I'm not on yours. I don't think I can get in your vehicles.
I can give you contractor rights.
Oh, no, you can't. I'm just bringing up that momentarily that I couldn't do that. You've not had a chance to have a go on that Mustang, I take it.
I did, yeah.
Did you? It's a bit tail happy, isn't it?
Yes. At first I didn't think it was, but then I realised I was doing donuts everywhere.
Yeah, once you get up above 80 mile an hour, it becomes very tricky to handle. Kind of fun.
He seems to be struggling a bit. I'll see if he can turn around. I had him... I tried to get him to do this earlier to see if it was just me being an idiot. And he kind of, when he turned around at the end, he ended up going in a diagonal sort of direction instead of, you know, in a straight line like he's meant to. I've got sugar cane, baby. Yeah. The nitrogen's terrible, though.
I had noticed.
I have to sort that out.
How a person's supposed to fix that.
Well, I've just purchased on the sale menu the scanner thing that cost 17 grand, and I got it for 5. Which I think is a wise investment, but I don't know.
A scanner thing, which you also discovered you can just add to your tractor for 5 grand when you buy it new.
No, you can't. I'd say I fell into that trap last time. So there are 2 types of scanners. There's a crop scanner, which is what you're talking about, and there's a soil scanner. Okay. Which is what I've bought. So yeah, I fell into a trap there the other day and purchased I hired a tractor with that on, thinking I'd get a scan of the entire soil, and I got nothing. It was a total waste of my money. It was awful.
Okay.
Right. You are now officially a contractor. The AI appears to be going up and down quite happily.
Right.
And there's quite a bit of stuff.
Direction he's pointed on my screen. I just see him as a giant steering wheel.
Yeah. Well, as long as you see him as a giant steering wheel on the field and not a giant steering wheel anywhere else, then I think we'll
Maybe
be
he's
good.
collecting the cows.
But he shouldn't be. Has he just stopped?
I don't think so.
He's just going very slowly. He's going very slowly. Okay, bud. Well, I need to go eat some dinner or the wife is going to shout at me.
Go eat.
She's probably going to shout at me anyway because she rang me after telling me it was dinner to remind me that she just told me it was dinner. So I'm probably in lots of trouble.
Go. Stop talking to me.
I will. See you in a bit. So whilst all the settings and the mods that we add are intended to make the game more realistic, the actual gameplay ethos is going to be quite relaxed and quite free. And we're all going to mess around and help each other out and all sorts of good stuff. So if you'd like to become a part of this server, then all you have to do is come and join our Discord and request a farm, and if there's a space, you may well be allowed to join us.